I'm here today with Kareem Ramsey. He is a famous kebab chef in the area who has offered to teach us his famous kebab recipe. So Kareem, can you tell us a little bit about what we've got here and what we're doing today?
Sure. The name of this is Adana kebab, and it's not, I don't take credit for it, it's not like my recipe or anything, but the name is Turkish, and Adana is actually a city in Turkey, in southeastern Turkey, but this is the style of kebab that's in southeastern Turkey, Syria, Iraq, like the whole region basically. The ingredients that we're using is lamb, and it's just cut, but we're gonna grind it manually. It's the spicy pepper, which is here in America they call it Aleppo pepper, but in Turkish it's called pul biber. This is the ground version, it's more fine. It's a little bit spicier. It's just regular salt. I use a clove of garlic, some people don't, and I use parsley, some people don't. And the essential ingredient is like fresh red pepper.
So let's get started. Can you explain why we're using this giant knife? What is this?
So this knife is called a zır in Turkish, or a satur, and it's used in the region that I was talking about earlier. This is the old school way of mincing meat. I know most people are not going to use it, but there's like a, if you're like a kebabchi or a kebabchi, like that's what the way they do it, because they say that meat out of a machine has no soul. And this gives it more of like variation.
Soul. So we're making meat with soul today,
Exactly.
basically. All right.
You want to start with the side that we're going to make?
Okay.
So this is just called Sumac Onions.
Okay.
This is just Sumac onions, like
So-
thin half circles.
Okay. This is just gonna go on the side of the kebab. Okay.
Bunch.
bunch?
Yeah.
Okay.
In Arabic we say hizma, like a thing.
Okay, hizma, bushel.
We do everything with the zır, so if you just clear a little bit away because it's a little.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can do it too if you want.
Yeah, so I'll start it for you and then you finish it for me.
Yes, absolutely.
So you start slow.
This is really therapeutic.
It is. Just wait till you get to the meat.
All right, what's up next?
So we're gonna do garlic, and this is gonna make a lot of noise. I don't know if it's gonna blow out the camera. Okay.
What's
So
gonna make?
I squish the garlic like this.
Like, okay, I'll just watch from over here. Go ahead. We got our garlic. What's up next?
So now we'll do the pepper. For me, this is like the canvas. So you start with a good base, and then you kind of color it with whatever flavors you want.
That was really beautiful.
For this amount, you probably need like half to 3/4 of the pepper. No, like you put all the movement is coming from here. This is just making sure it doesn't like wobble.
So now we're gonna drain the pepper. This is so that the meat doesn't get all soggy.
You guys ready to start with the meat?
Okay.
The way I do it, because I usually do more quantity than this, so I'll like mince the fat, then I'll mince the meat. So we got our fat over here. This is lamb fat. You don't really gotta be this particular. If you just want to put everything together and mince it, you can. But this.
It looks like the stuff like from inside of a couch cushion.
Then we got our meat. I tell your butcher, hey, can you cut it up into like little cubes for me?
Okay.
Or little slices, whatever.
Okay.
You know. Basically, you just want it to be like as flat as possible,
Okay.
so that it's more like consistent, you know.
Mhm.
So then, same thing. You got the fat right here. It's gonna stick to your hands.
Okay.
And then you go in and you kind of like.
I feel kind of attached to this meat. Is that weird?
You gotta do it with more conviction.
Ah.
So the coarser one is called pul biber, and this one is called just like pudra or toz biber. But this is basically like cayenne. You can just get cayenne pepper for this. And then this one is like, you can get it from any ethnic stores, like Middle Eastern stores. I think Korean people have a similar pepper to this too. And I like to take the fresh pepper, and I'll just mix that in there. Like the juice from the pepper will kind of rehydrate the dry pepper a little bit. So for rule of thumb, usually for every pound of meat, I do like a teaspoon of salt.
You're gonna add the parsley and just pour it on top?
Yeah, we're gonna mix it all together.
Parsley and garlic?
We kind of just like mix this all together. So
Okay.
we're gonna do about 6 skewers, so
Okay.
we'll do like I guess a 1/4 pound each. So you want to make sure you have some water, like a bowl of cold water, and then you grab one of these, kind of get them nice and consolidated.
Okay.
Some people do the spear through. Some people just go like that and mold it. Go up and down, like kind of mold it, make it the shape of the skewer basically.
Okay.
Yeah. And like I said, you could do the method where it's the finger and thumb.
All right, next up, we're gonna take these outside to grill them. So we are putting the kebabs on the grill.
And then the secret with these, you want to turn them often in the beginning until they kind of like hold their shape a little bit.
Wow, this smells amazing.
The trick that I like to do is put the bread on there to soak up those juices. But I would say if it's at this heat, about 10, 15 minutes at the most. And you kind of just gotta do it by eye. Like once you see that nice char, then that's pretty much like it's time to take it off.
Everyone, if you guys enjoyed this episode and if you learned from it and appreciated it, please check out the link in the description and donate generously to help us feed our neighbors here for Ramadan. Yay! I can't eat bread. I'm gluten-free. Sorry.
Oh, okay.